What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kat. This is my channel and this is my 2-month update on my VSG surgery. I am so excited, you guys. I cannot believe it has been 2 months. So what does that mean? In my program, 8 weeks, which was officially yesterday. I'm filming this on Wednesday when it's gonna go up. I missed last week's Friday video. I put Friday's video up on Monday, so this was scheduled for Monday. So you're getting an extra video this week, but I did my measurements this morning and I tallied everything up, and if you hear romping around, the kittens are out and they're running like crazy. But 8 weeks means that I can now eat anything, essentially, except for things with carbonation. Carbonation is going to probably be off the map for me for the foreseeable future, if not forever. So that is something you can stretch your stomach out if you're not aware. So I will not be doing that. I know plenty of people that do drink carbonated drinks, and I am just not willing to risk it. I didn't do all of this to have a Diet Coke and ruin the whole thing. So but now that I'm able to eat everything, it makes things a lot easier for me. That really means I can just add back in raw fruits and vegetables. My stomach is healed enough that it can digest those now. So on to the more exciting things. In the month of October, I lost 10.8 pounds, and in the last week of October, I decided to start tracking my food on the Berrytastic app. How do you pronounce that? Yeah, Berrytastic. And I am really enjoying this app so far. So this is kind of what it looks like on the inside. You can hardly see that because of how bright it is. But it's kind of like Weight Watchers in that you can scan things, or you can just tell it what you ate, and you can put your own program's specifications in. So I'm tracking carbs, protein, water, and fat. So I can do all of that on here, make sure I don't go over or anything, and I lost twice as much weight this week as I did last week, so I will be doing that even when we're on vacation in Gulf Shores. As of today, on Wednesday the 4th, we are 1 week away from finally going on vacation, so we're really excited about it. We're just renting a little Airbnb, and we're gonna just keep to ourselves and hang out on the beach, and we're just really thrilled because we should be leaving a week from today to have our wedding. That would be our 3rd wedding date. So we're now on to our 4th in March. So cross your fingers that that gets to happen. We also had to push back our actual honeymoon to Antigua to March as well. So as far as body measurements, I took those as well this morning, and I lost another 20.5 inches across my body, which means a total of 52 inches have come off of my body on various places. The app tracks only like 6 or 7 places, but I'm tracking way more than that, more like 12 or 15. Most notably, I lost 3 more inches, so 6 total off of my breast size, and another 2.5 inches, so 5.5 total off my waist, 5 inches off of my stomach. I think when I took my original measurement, I might have been like I don't know if I was still bloated or what the deal was, but I only lost 1 inch off my waist, or off my stomach before, and now I've lost 5 inches, which is just nuts. And then another inch off of each thigh. The thighs and the upper arms are a really big one for me. Also, I do have like 1 or 2 little breakouts, but I am not wearing a stitch of makeup, and I think my skin looks so good. My hair looks really great. I am prepared for the hair loss. I do have a video coming about how I'm trying to prevent hair loss, even though I know you probably can't really do it, but I'm trying to strengthen my hair in preparation for that. I'm using hair growth serums. I'm of course taking lots of vitamins, and I'm gonna probably just include those in like a what I eat in a day video. It's not gonna be a special video for that, but I do have a few products that were sent to me that I want to tell you guys about. When I get to that, I need to continue to try them. But yeah, so I'm really excited about this. I was hoping for more than 11 pounds, but I think I'm gonna be able to finally hit, I could possibly hit the 50-pound mark in November, which is insane to me. So I am 2.5 pounds away from the 40-pound mark. All that I have to do is lose 12.5 pounds in November to hit the 50-pound mark before the end of the year, which is freaking insane. And then 12.5 pounds puts me not too far away from being under 200, which would be amazing. And once I get under 200, it's going to be very evident what my starting weight was, and I don't really care at that point. But regardless, I'm just really excited about that 50-pound mark for some reason. So let's go ahead and get into a few questions that you guys had from my Instagram and my last video. If you have questions after this video, please be sure to leave them in the comments below, and I will answer them in December's update. I think I'm gonna do a 3-month update, and then I might wait and do a 6-month update, unless I hit another really big milestone before that. Like I might do like a 75-pound update, we'll see. But let's go ahead and get into those questions. So I had 3 main questions, and the first one was if I could go back to the beginning of this journey and redo anything, would I? I would do it sooner, for sure. If I could redo anything, I would definitely redo this sooner. I feel like I spent a lot of time hating how I looked and being depressed and all of these things. And I just wish that I had started this way sooner. I think that's the only thing I would have done differently. If I could talk to myself, I would tell myself to just relax, because like during the liquid diet week, because that was insane. I don't think I was fully prepared for that. So for those of you that have to do more than 1 week of liquid diet, like, my thoughts and prayers are with you, because that ish is hard. It's really hard. If you go back and watch that, day 5 was my breaking point. So yes, but I think that's, I mean, I wouldn't really do anything different other than doing it sooner. I think probably that it happened when it was supposed to happen, and getting laid off was supposed to happen because it allowed me to have this surgery and really recover in my own time and join this new amazing company that I'm part of now. And I'm really starting to get my footing in my new company, and I'm really enjoying it. So the next question is about my number goal, which is 110 pounds. Someone wanted to know how I decided on 110 pounds, and basically it is my goal weight number from where I started, essentially. So I have always wanted to see this one specific number on the scale, but now looking at that and my body and all of these things, I'm realizing that that number that I've had stuck in my head since I was like 12 is probably unrealistic. So that number is actually 15 pounds more than 110. So if I was trying to get to there, I'd have to do 125 pounds. And I think I probably could, but I picked a more realistic number with my doctor, with my psychiatrist and my psychologist and all these people. We all kind of like came together and decided on a number that we thought was reasonable and maintainable when I get there. And that number happens to be 110 pounds from where I started. So that's how I came up with that number. And I will share both of those numbers probably in January, depending on where I'm at. But once I get under 200, I'm probably going to be a lot more, I don't know, comfortable sharing those numbers. I think there's a lot of shame attached to it. And I'm reading this book, well, listening to this book called How to Stop Feeling Like Shit. And the number one thing that keeps you feeling like crap is shame. And I am really actively trying to release that. So I'm working on it. I'm working on myself mentally. And I think I'll get there eventually. I just need a little bit more time. So the last question was how my husband received my body after I gained so much weight. And I think this is an interesting question. I think that it is a very personal question to ask, and I'm kind of surprised somebody honestly had the balls to ask it. And I think that if you have the right spouse, they don't give a crap what you look like. And that is what happened with Brett. He does not care what I look like. I could weigh 350 pounds and he would still love me and think that I'm sexy, and no matter what, still love me. But for him, it wasn't so much that he was unhappy with how I looked. He was unhappy with how unhappy I was, if that makes sense. He doesn't care what I look like. He loves me no matter what, but he was so upset with how unhappy I was all the time because of how I looked. Magnolia wanted to come say hi. She's a big girl now. She has been spayed and she is free to roam the house. She sleeps with us every night. That was another adjustment in the last month or so. But she just wanted to come say hi. She also loves me no matter what I look like, as long as the kibbles are provided. And we want to go now. So that is what I have for you guys today, just super quick and to the point. If you have any questions, again, please leave them down in the comments below. I am happy to answer them. I am super excited to be in Gulf Shores next week. There will be travel vlogs. I know you guys love those and have been missing them, and trust me, I have been missing them too. So I am gonna go ahead, go back to work. We're still waiting to find out who the president is. I've got CNN on behind me or behind you, and it's gonna be an interesting day. All right, I'll catch up with you guys later. Love you, Warrior Crew. Bye.